You know, some of the animals I love the most are in my own backyard. So it broke our hearts when our dog Tasha had trouble getting around.
You're supposed to jump in with me.
But now, thanks to Cosequin, she's back to her old self.
For dogs, cats, and horses, trust Cosequin, the #1 vet-recommended brand of joint health supplements the Hannahs rely on.
Tasha may not run like a cheetah, but with Cosequin, she's a heck of a lot faster than me.
Available from your veterinarian and fine retailers.
As you may know, one of my passions in life are my horses. Simply, they help bring balance into my life. The whole idea of having horses is fun, but as you'll see on this week's Tail End feature, how some riders are putting their communication skills with their horse to the test. As September unfolds into autumn, trail ride enthusiasts of all ages head to the Rayner Ranch in Huntsville, Missouri for one of the largest American Quarter Horse Association trail rides in the nation. There's plenty of action to either take part in or watch. For the past few years, one of the favorite items on the schedule is a race where horse and rider compete in unusual riding conditions, similar to the popular extreme cowboy races.
A few years ago, my wife implemented kind of a ranch horse extreme type of deal, and we've got some entries. We have people here from Mississippi that have come. We have people that make their vacation out of this. Officially, it really doesn't happen, but except for one day, and they come and ride and they enjoy themselves.
In the back of pickups, on lawn chairs, and on flatbeds, people line up, enjoy a refreshment or two, and watch competitors work their way through a series of unique challenges. Tessa Rayner, with a little help from her friends, dreams up the obstacles riders will face.
Well, the first one we had to reel in an inflatable flotation device that's supposed to imitate a fish, and then we had to walk through this muddy swamp that was a lot deeper than I was expecting. It was belly deep. Then we had to jump down a little simulated ditch there and side pass back through there, and then climb up another little hill, and we had to go on this teeter-totter plank. And we went through and we had to rotate, pivot your horse's hindquarters around a tire, a tractor tire there, and we had to go and back your horse backwards through like a polo obstacle, except it was hay bales. Then we ran over and you grabbed 3 darts and you threw your darts at some balloons. And then you ran up and grabbed a chicken out of a cage, transported it about 20 feet, put it in another cage. Then you had to carry 2 5-gallon buckets of water down around the pole and back and drop them back off. And then after that, you run back up the hay bales, put your flag in, and your time was done.
This was Dustin's first time to compete in the event.
I really didn't know, to be honest with you. I didn't know what to expect, and then when they let us walk through there, I thought, oh my word, what did I get myself into? It was entertaining. This is my first time ever doing anything like that, period, so it was just kind of exciting for me to do something different. It's pretty entertaining.
Last year, there was a 40-pound goat involved. This year, it was chickens. Jake McCracken, who won last year, came back to defend his title. He competes in similar events throughout the year, but especially enjoys the one here at Rayner Ranch.
We compete in a different kind of race, mostly like it's more of a judged one, you know, a little slower pace. This one here, they like to see you go fast, and I kind of like this one a little better, actually. You know, it's more time. You don't have to rely on a judge's opinion on nothing. That's true. It's whoever can make it there first.
Tim Edge, who was the reserve champion at last year's event, came back as well to try again. A horse trainer from Mississippi, Tim likes the event for what it teaches his horses and what it teaches him as a trainer.
And this one is one of the tougher ones that I've been to. It's exciting. It's just exciting, it's fun, it's new, it's different, and you could really tell a lot about how broke your horse is. It's just a good test of you and your horse and horsemanship.
So after reeling in an inflatable fish, crossing a suspect bridge, throwing darts, and carrying chickens, it was Jake McCracken who once again went home as champion of this year's event. He went fast enough, and despite the unusual riding conditions, for Jake and his horse Cowboy, it was just another weekend trail ride.
Oh, it's fun. It's just something challenging, something else to do with your horse, and you never know what they're going to come up with you happen to do out here, for sure.
Wow, those riders made that extreme challenge look really easy, but believe me, it takes a well-trained horse and a really good rider. Well, that's all the time we have left this week. Remember, it's your life, live it, and live it well. We'll see you next week.